What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well on this beautiful Friday. I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know in the comment section if you guys can hear me. All right, let me know if you can hear me. It's Friday. I'm glad about it. And y'all know what Friday is. It is a whole new episode of Hotline Bling chat room with myself, Shayla said, Schoolboy, and Chase, that will be airing tonight at 10:15 Eastern Time and 9:15 Central Time as we discuss hot topics, reality TV fashions, and I promise you, you're not gonna want to miss this episode because, honey, it is shady down to the shade D. Okay, so just make sure that you tune in tonight after Bell Collective. As of right now, the episode will air on time. Okay. So just make sure you guys tune in to this episode. And if you haven't watched last week's episode, make sure you catch up. All right. Listen, I hope you guys are doing well on this Friday. I want to make sure that I go ahead and say that this is fair use commentary. This is my opinion about this situation. We ain't got to fall out about it. But I do think that these are some serious allegations, but we are going to discuss some of the most important ones. We're not going to go over the whole entire thing because it's 35 pages. And granted, you guys have heard it elsewhere. I'm just here to give my commentary and my opinion, but I know that you guys have tuned into other content creators who have discussed this. All right. So listen, again, today is Friday and we are glad about it. Let me speak to y'all because I do have manners, honey. I do have manners. All right. What's going on? To Simply Elegant One. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. What's up, Schoolboy? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Karen, happy Friday. Happy Friday, love. Amber, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. SNL, what's going on? Happy Friday. Who said what's going on? Happy Friday. Let's talk life. What's going on? Happy Friday. And Sweet Essence. What's going on with you? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. All right, listen. So again, I'm here to give my commentary on this. There are some things in this document that I, kind of highlighted because I felt like, It was pretty serious, and you know, we just gonna get it in, all right. And one thing I will say is that there is still stuff that is dropping every single day. Okay. Um, there are things dropping every day, every minute. And so we're gonna kind of get into the latest things. Now, listen, when I first started my channel, a while back, I wanted to do this thing on, it wasn't like a docu-series or a tell-all or anything like that, because I wasn't there, so I don't really know what goes on. But what I did is I pieced together what I've seen in the media, what we've seen. I mean, TMZ goes back days with Diddy and Cassie and everybody involved, right? Or in that circle, or in that entertainment circle. I mean, we've heard all things from multiple different people, right? People that have done interviews, they have said stuff. Hey, Shirley, what's going on? Happy Friday. People have done multiple interviews where they have said things, and there's just been a lot going on in Diddy's life, allegedly. That's how we'll put it. Okay. Jaguar Wright has talked about it. Now we've had our fair share of Jaguar Wright and her thoughts and opinions and things that she have said. But I think people were able to tell the difference between what we've heard as being something that we've heard versus something that we had never heard before. And to be honest, we had heard all of these things about Diddy before. Okay, so you guys know that I had done like a whole little thing on this, and I was gonna do like a little 3-part little YouTube docu series. It wasn't nothing major, right? But I started noticing and hearing that people. I wasn't about to play with Diddy. That's just basically what I'm gonna say. And so I kind of had to be careful with that. But now that this stuff is coming out, it make me want to do it again and make me want to dig really deep, because I have a notebook of things that I've heard, read, and just kind of gone on in the media or in the news in regards to Diddy. Okay. So we all have heard the complaint. We have heard the complaints that Cassie has made about Diddy, SAing, getting other people involved. We've heard it. So I'm not gonna take you guys through the stress of hearing these documents over and over and over and over and over again. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is get into the last piece of what is taking place, or what we know as taking place. Okay. So what I do want to say is that it says that the NYPD, I think last night before we went to bed, most people saw the post from like TMZ and other places where they were reporting that there was a NYPD investigation open on him, but it didn't really specify exactly what it was, but that there was an investigation. So looking now, this just dropped, and it says the full NYPD statement reads: Yesterday, a member of the NYPD's Public Information Office told a reporter about the apparent existence of an active case file complaining the name Sean Combs. There is no such investigation at present. Further, the release of such information is not consistent with the internal policies of the Office of Deputy Commissioner Public Information, and the NYPD always treats allegations of SAing and graping extremely serious, and urges everyone who has been a victim to file a police report, so that support and services can be offered to survivors and comprehensive investigation can be conducted. Okay, what's going on? Cameron Real, what's going on? What's going on? Happy Friday. So they're debunking that there is not a criminal investigation open on him. But here's what I'll say. My opinion, right? My opinion is this. One thing that I really get irritated with hearing people say is why now, right? Why now? One of the things that you can absolutely tell is that Cassie didn't just come up with this thing overnight. Cassie has been putting things in order with her attorneys, and you can absolutely tell. You can absolutely tell. No one operates like this in this detailed. Whether the allegations are true or they're not true, what I will say, it is very detailed. And what I mean by that is that you can tell that it just wasn't drawn up this week. Okay. So, and to be honest with you, I know a lot of people are saying she had 6 months to build up, according to the streets and what the streets are saying allegedly about this. I can say that this is more than 6 months. This is this woman's life. And again, the allegations can be true, they cannot be true. But what I am saying is that she's been preparing for this for quite some time, and it just didn't come overnight. Okay. So I kind of hate though why now people, because I really don't think that you have the right to ask the question why now. That's me, because it corners up victims into a place to where you shouldn't do it at all. Not why now. You don't have the right to tell anyone when to come out with anything regarding someone that something that can be so traumatic. You have no right to do that. I really want y'all to understand that. You have no right. I wish somebody would. Why now? Who do you think you are? You didn't have to go through this experience, so you don't get to ask me why now. What you can do is either you can support me or you can shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the way that I feel about it. You should never do that. This is something that has taken place. This is something that Cassie has prepared for. It's not something that has just come up overnight. We've heard so many stories about Diddy that I don't understand why y'all would even ask by now. It's 2023, and what you've been doing, you're no longer continuing to get away with. And that's just period. And I feel like that when it comes to anyone who is a victim of anything, you should never ask why now. And again, whether you believe her allegations or you don't believe her allegations, I don't like for people to say why now. And it could be very triggering to a lot of people. It could be very triggering to a lot of people when you say why now. And let's be very clear. Let's be very clear. These people ain't just started talking now. So for you to say why now, what? They ain't just started talking. Have they been quiet because he probably makes them get quiet by doing certain things? Absolutely. At least what we've heard allegedly. Let's put it that way. We've heard those stories allegedly. But that's a lot of times why victims don't come out. I'm not trying to make this about me, but I'm just saying, like, that was the reason why it took me so long to come out of what took place, because of the fact that you never know where a person is, period. So I just say that in any situation that there is a victim involved, please stop asking why now. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Camera. I agree, Shirley. And I agree. What's going on, baby girl 1981? Um, and that's why I say whether we believe her allegations are true, whether we believe they're not true, stop asking why now. It is crazy. So there's a couple of things that I want to talk about surrounding this. A couple of celebrities that I feel like have come out and said a couple of things. Now we have heard from Aubrey as well, but one person, and I want to be very careful with this. I had did some digging and some research when it came into Kim Porter's passing, right? Everything was very suspicious, you know, even down to the reporters being outside of the home when Kim Porter passed away. You know, allegedly, per the death certificate, she passed away due to pneumonia. But I think lately, in all these years, we've always said that, or most of us have always alleged, I'll put it that way, have alleged that Diddy had something to do with Kim Porter's death. Number one, Kim Porter was coming out with the tell-all, and those were the things and the facts surrounding that, right? So we knew right after Kim Porter's death, Al B. Sure came out, not specifically saying that Diddy did it, but insinuating that Diddy had something to do with it, right? Y'all remember that. Y'all, the post is since deleted. He actually deleted that post the same day that he made it. If you guys can remember back, all right. Kim Porter passed away November the 15th of 2018. If you guys do not remember, and looking at Albie Shore's post this morning made me think, and again, this is just my opinion. I don't know this to be factual, and this is alleged, and again, in my opinion. We know that Albie Shore was near death, y'all. He was super, super sick. And seeing him, you know, recover. He had therapy, you know, he had to get better, right? He made a post this morning, and I find the timing interesting because I'll be sure, you know, he's been progressing in his health. And no one can say when you can post, when you can't post, or anything of that sort. But I feel like I'll be sure was sending a message without sending a message, or without people hearing um what you're not outwardly saying it, but your post lets us know, and most of us who do have common sense would know what your post is saying. And again, this is just my opinion. I think that there's no coincidence that he got sick right after um his feelings on Kim Porter, even years later. His feelings on Kim Porter, it to me, and again, and this is just my opinion. Yeah, Camera, that's what I got out of his post. Timing is everything, and I always say pay attention to timing, right? Timing is everything. And I got out of his post, number one, timing for me. And then two, what he stated, Grand Rising, beloveds. I don't know where to start, or if you're truly ready to hear me yet. You've witnessed only a small portion of my journey. My faith has been shaken, but never shook. And my humble spirit of discernment has taught me the definition of what sacrifice and silence truly means. Just know that we forgive you, but never to forget, including all assisted along the way. All praise due. And I'm like, that right there, if that doesn't say anything to you, I need you to turn on the light bulb. I really do. You got to turn on the light bulb because that says a lot without saying it. And again, are there some things that I feel like could possibly be a stretch? Yeah, but I'm also not putting anything past anybody. We've heard about these Hollywood parties for years. We've heard about these Hollywood parties for years. This is not anything new. This is why I don't understand why people are questioning Cassie as if these things are new. People have been saying these things since the 90s, yo. So in my mind, I'm really trying to figure out what what side of the fence. And again, you don't have to believe everything that she's saying. But what I'm saying is what she's saying is not far-fetched, and we're not dumb, we're not stupid. We've heard these things for years. I really feel a way, and I'm just gonna be honest. Um, and I think that this is not a protect a black woman situation. I don't. So Fat Demix, this is for you because you tried to call out Saucy Santana for not speaking up on this situation. Do you even know if Saucy even know Cassie? Like, you don't know these things. So my thing is stop trying to deflect from what the real issue is and the real situation is. Cause I don't, and this is just me. And again, in my opinion, I don't believe it's a protect black women type of situation. I don't believe that. What I do believe is that if these allegations are true, I don't go up for them at all. I don't. I don't. But I don't think in this situation you should be like, "Oh, Saucy Santana is not saying protect black women." I mean, he did what he was supposed to do and he protected his friend. And what you did not do is you did not receive the call that he made to you. That's why I don't like the deflection because he called you out in defense of a black woman and you have yet to respond in a way in which you need to address Saucy Santana. You have not responded. So in my eyes, you should shut up and stop comparing the two because this is not the same thing. That's how I feel about that. And that's my opinion on that. People may not like JW. Who is JW? Oh, Jaguar Wright. What's going on, Sunshine? Yeah, people may not, but I also and I'm gonna just be honest about Jaguar Wright. Did I believe? Here's the thing: when Jaguar Wright was telling us certain things, we had already heard these things. So I don't think people thought Jaguar Wright was far from the truth because I heard a lot of people say they believe some of the things that she said and some of the things they didn't necessarily believe. I think her ways have made people call Jaguar crazy. So that may be the reason why people could question her actions, her putting her son's at, I mean, all of that stuff. That's why people call Jaguar what they call her. But as far as her telling what she may have saw in the industry, I there are some things I believe, some things I don't believe. That's how I'll put that. But you know, we've heard these things for years and years. You know, I just, and I also think this too. And I said this to my sister when I was talking to her earlier. I said the crazy thing is Kim Porter would have been, I don't want to sound insensitive saying this, but because I really feel a way about Kim Porter's death. But could you imagine the forces that would be joined if Kim was still alive? I I you know, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me that people are I, I don't know. I don't even know how to put it because it's just the thought of it is really crazy. And I'm telling y'all, I've been invested in this. I'm not gonna hold you. I've absolutely been invested in the things that people have said about Diddy over the years. I really have. And I kept up with the lawsuit that he just recently had with the nanny, aka the one who was cleaning up and all that kind of stuff, but she was the nanny for the twins. And she stated in her lawsuit that the twins started asking what happened to their mother. Allegedly, I'm just going based off of the complaint. That allegedly the twins were asking about their mother, and she had an NDA in place, and she really wanted the girls to get help versus really knowing what the real story is. And I feel like, how can you get the help if you don't really know what the real story is? It was so much just in that lawsuit alone, and that was what, maybe, ooh, 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 6 months ago, I'd say. Hmm. Timing is everything, y'all. I told y'all, timing is everything. Oh, Diddy is giving millions to HBCUs. Oh, Diddy is doing this, and oh, Diddy is giving these uh artists back their masters, but they have to sign the ironclad NDAs. Hmm. Doesn't seem suspicious. I just, again, I'm y'all. I I'm trying to be as careful as I possibly can, but I see this crumbling down like an R, Kelly type of situation. I'm not gonna hold you. And again, this is just my opinion and my thoughts. That's the way that it seems like this is going to come crumbling down. Because do I believe that she has proof to a lot of these things? Because she's gonna have to prove it. Diddy is saying that he's not guilty of these things, so they're gonna go to trial. So she's gonna have to prove these things. Do I think that she absolutely is capable of doing that? Absolutely. And let's be very frank and clear. Do you know that she could possibly have the people who have sued Diddy in the past for certain things that maybe have had files locked, things like that? She could possibly have these people on her side. So again, I say this is a build-up case. This ain't something that she just thought about. Oh, let me mosey on down to the courthouse, and let me mosey on down to the courthouse, and let me file this lawsuit. That's not how this went whatsoever. Hey, ain't nothing but you Bennett. How you doing, love? Hey, Shonda, what's going on? So, I mean, again, and these are just my thoughts. Again, these are just my thoughts. And everybody can have their opinion. I want everybody to have their opinion. But just for me, good luck. Good luck. Because I think that this is one of those situations where you just can't you can't get past it, because everybody has said stuff about this man. And everybody cannot be lying. This is the same thing that I say when it comes to like Trey Songz. There are allegations out about Trey Songz, but everybody is lying. Everybody. And this stems back from years. It's not like this is just, oh, it happened all in 1 year. No, this stems back for years. Kiki Palmer also told y'all about that man. So to me, it's always like, y'all, I don't know what it is. Like, you don't believe people until people start filing actual lawsuits and complaints and things that are going to eat your money up. And again, like I said, she's building this case up, so she's going to have the proof. So it's like, how else are you able to get the attention of the person that has been doing these alleged things to you? You know what I'm saying? All these years have probably honestly put your life in a situation where you probably never thought you would be. And again, I'm trying to be as careful as possible because we all know that this. I mean, they put a trigger warning on the court documents, so you know that this is triggering for a lot of people, and it's real heavy, real deep. And there are people who definitely believe Cassie, and they're like, that's just the way that they feel. So money makes things go away, but not this lawsuit. This is going to ruin him and expose some of the other things because people are talking. Absolutely. And they're talking with no fear. You know, people have said over the years that Diddy has been able to quiet and silence people by money and by threats and by different things. And these are just alleged things again. That he has done that over the years. But I think now, I think once these folks have started, hey Carissa, these folks have started teaming up and they really getting down to the nitty-gritty with this stuff, or everybody is talking, you can't you what can you do about it? Nothing. So that's why I said I thank you, Shonda. There are strength in numbers. You are absolutely right. And so that's my feeling about this whole entire situation. And again, I've said it time and time again. It's not about if I truly honestly believe everything in this complaint. It's not about that. It's about the fact that people aren't. I mean, come on now, people are talking down to assistants and maids and all nannies and all kinds of people are talking who have once been connected. And let me tell you something, that oh, they're looking for a payday ain't working. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work anymore. You saying, oh, I mean, everybody that files a lawsuit, the way you're able to get away with it, which I'm sure you probably pay them off behind the scenes, allegedly, but here they come. Oh, you know, they looking for a payday, they looking for to come out on top, they looking for this, they looking for that. And I'm thinking, everybody is looking for a payday. You can't use that forever. You can't use it forever. You know what I'm saying? And I just again, I'm in a place where I'm so tired of the why nows. I'm so tired of the you know, you know, why would you come out all of these years later? Why wait until 2023 to come out? And it's like, shut up. Stop asking those questions because at the end of the day, you do not have the right to tell anyone when they are able to come out. You cannot do that. You don't have that right. Point to yourself and say, self, I do not have the right to ask a victim why now. Please say, self, I do not have the right to ask any victim why now. It ain't your business why now. How about that? Huh? It ain't your business. What is your business is this public lawsuit that you can read. That's your business. But your business ain't to never ask me why now. You don't get to do that. And I really feel like too, because I I even said this on I said, "Hey Harold, what's going on?" I said this on my my Twitter. It's just one thing to just feel. I don't know. Okay, so I've had a few people ask me about this situation. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of speak on it briefly, but I have no intentions on discussing the uh is it the manager, the assistant manager, or whoever that is, um that is claiming all of these things about Will Smith. Listen, y'all, we have to consider the source. We have to consider the source. What did we just go through with the Real Housewives of Potomac? Somebody sitting down with Tasha K and they not vetting what's going on because they got too much going on over there, and they count from what I'm hearing. Get all that stuff over there together, and then try to do some stuff. But I hear all of them peoples over there into it. So please stop. You got to be able to choose your battles, and I think we should have definitely learned something. If Tasha K ain't gonna learn nothing, we should have learned something from Tasha K. Okay, Just- I wouldn't dare bring nobody up on my platform and you make them type of allegations. Unless we reading off some court documents with them type of allegations, shot, you not coming on my show talking about them. So I I just I'm gonna stay away from that. Um I I don't think that just for me, that lady is already in a whole world of trouble. Like, you have 4 million problems to be concerned about, that what you're doing currently right now is the same that got you that $4 million judgment. And I just can't. I will not have any parts. I will not. Okay, but and that's no judgment on anyone who decides to touch on that. I'ma stay away from it. Okay. But I have seen a lot of y'all send that to me, and some of you have asked, will I am I talking about it? And I can't. Tasha K, I can't. I can't. Tasha K will never learn. She is reckless with her platform. Absolutely. Tasha K is ready to risk it all for the clout. Not me, girl. Right. I couldn't. And people were sending me that, and I'm like, girl, I'm not talking about that. I'm not. You heard what Jada said. I'm not about to play with Jada and find out either. Okay. You want to be out here playing little reindeer games? I will not be waiting until Jada and them file that lawsuit to find out if she was just joking or if she was for real. Which I believe she for real. But I'm just saying, I wouldn't be trying to find out if certain folks I wouldn't play with. Hey, PN2 Ross, what's going on? What's going on? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Bless the platform. Bless the platform. It is 12:12 Central Time. All right. I appreciate y'all for being here. I know that this is not my normal time to go live, but y'all know I've been editing and stuff. And Lord have mercy, I have had no sleep. I'm not gonna hold y'all. So I'm barely up, but I got a whole lot of things to do. I got a whole lot of things to do today. I'll talk about it, but not have them on my platform. Fair use. Right. I just it's just some things with that lady I just refuse to talk about. Like, she has had some crazy interviews, but I just refuse to talk about them. Like, for instance, the one she had with what's Lord have mercy. There's several interviews that she's done that I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. If I'm interested, I'll talk about it. If I'm not, I'm not. Because I will let y'all know I was most definitely, well, halfway interested in the whole Rocky side chick thing. But other than that, I don't really be peeping around there around Tasha K's house. I don't be peeping through the windows, honey. I don't have to. Um, and if you know what, I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that thought because that was about to be real mean and ugly. But but yeah, I mean, and again, y'all, this is gonna be. I feel like this is gonna be a never ending thing because this is not something that's just gonna go away. This is not something that's just going to go away whatsoever. So I just feel like it's a lot. I'm gonna need you to squeeze a nap in there somewhere the day before Highline Bling chat room tonight. Donna. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I've been editing and um it's been a lot. It's been a lot. Yeah, this is just getting started. I agree, schoolboy. It is just getting started. It's about to be some things for sure. But I just again I feel like we've heard this stuff before. Why are y'all questioning the timing of it all? That's what I'm saying. Y'all are questioning the timing of it all. Y'all not necessarily questioning what's going on in the allegations that she's making against Diddy, but y'all are more so questioning the timing, and I just think it's really weird because she's been doing this stuff for years. Y'all remember there was a lawsuit between Cassie and Diddy and the mama. So again, y'all, please, please, you know. Now that is true. It's the same people that question R. Kelly. Yeah, that's now that I got to agree with right there. I got to agree with that one. Red down. Red down, red down. Listen, y'all, it's Friday. I know that there are a lot of things going on, but mainly Hotline Bling chat room will be airing tonight. Tonight's episode is definitely a key. Actually, I'm gonna say this about tonight's episode. Tonight's episode is actually a really good balance. It's a good balance between a key and serious talk because we have I think that this episode is definitely more balanced than the first episode. So y'all make sure y'all check out the second episode tonight. The link should be available by this evening. I would say by 6 p.m. Central Time. The link should be available. But again, there's a good balance on tonight's episode. So y'all tune in. Don't you think, schoolboy? Don't you think tonight's episode is a good balance? I definitely do. Oh yeah, short stack lanes, Tory. Yep, you sure right. You sure right. What do you call us people's the umbrellas? Child, the rain. Oh, that's Carlos. They call them folk the raindrop. Okay, what do you call it? I think he called it people the umbrellas or something like that. But anyway, um, listen, tune in tonight. Next week is going to also be an interesting episode, but this episode is a key, and like I said, it's a good balance between a key and being aware of other things as well. So make sure that you guys check this out. Listen, if you say I don't want to bless your bald head with no cash out, you can always head over to our crowdfunding link. That crowdfunding is specifically for our production for Hotline Bling chat room, also for because they nothing free, and also for School of Love. All right. So I need your support. If you can head over there, support your boy, whether they be $5, $10, $20, whatever it may be. Hopefully, one of the mods can drop the link in the chat. And you guys can head over and just bless, if that's the way that you are feeling. Listen, Thanksgiving is coming up this next coming week. So we will still have an episode of Hotline Bling chat room that will air on Friday. But I'm hoping that we can get some stuff out for the Thanksgiving season. I know for sure for Christmas we're gonna be doing a lot. What am I cooking? Grist meat, but no, I'm just playing. I wish I would. I am really still deciding. I'm not a turkey eater on Thanksgiving unless it's fried. the Cajun fried turkey, but I'm not really a turkey eater. I'm not really a ham eater either. So I either thought about doing baked chicken, oxtails, or maybe even a roast, something of that sort. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yes, honey. um, Speaking of the bat, did she go live yesterday? Because if she did, I need to go listen to it so I can hear her and see if she said any insinuation about me, so I can get up here and give y'all a good liveness. See, I know the peoples will be in there for a good dragging, huh? The peoples will be in there for a good dragging. But she ain't gonna lie yesterday. I'm telling you, she ain't done. She ain't done. She is not done. No, you don't put your hands on me, baby. Don't put your hands on me. Don't put your hands on me. Don't put your hands on me. Grist meatballs for sale. Grist meatballs for sale. They sell. They sell. They sales. They sales. Listen, y'all. I appreciate y'all for being here again. I just wanted to give my opinion on everything that is going on. I cooked everything that my granny cooked. So I think I'm gonna cook. I think I'm gonna do. I am gonna make me a little pan of dressing. It's just gonna be me and possibly my nephew, maybe. Um, Cause I don't feel like doing a whole lot of cooking. I ain't gonna hold y'all. So I'm gonna make a little pan of dressing, and I don't eat Thanksgiving leftovers. I don't do that 2 and 3 days after Thanksgiving, maybe the day after Thanksgiving, and that's it. Okay, that's it. So I may do some baked chicken, oxtails. I Y'all gonna judge me, but judge yo people and don't judge me. I almost said judge your man and don't judge me, but uh I want some chitlins, but I want to clean them. I don't want nobody else to clean my chitlins. Y'all, that to me is a deal. It's a no. I'm not going to your granny house because your granny cooked chitlins. Come over here to my granny house. I had a friend, and y'all, we fell out for weeks. We didn't talk for weeks because he told me, he was like, my mama cooked some chitlins, and she said she wants you to try them. And I was like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. He was like, why my mama can cook? Yeah, your mama can cook, but that's something I'm not about to eat from your mama. I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to do that. I'm not doing that. I'm only gonna eat what I clean and know that I clean. Okay. So yeah, I might do the roast. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna make some mackey pie. Mackey pie. I might go to a restaurant for Thanksgiving too, honey, because I don't know. I just don't feel it. I don't feel it this holiday. But number one, and it's not because I'm down or anything like that. It's because I'm too damn busy. For real. So it ain't even about being down or out or anything like that. It's just I have just been so super busy. So we shall see. We shall see. I don't know. I don't know. Wanda got that mac and cheese soup. Oh yeah, you can do Mackie pie, Mackie soup. It's up to you. Mackie pie, Mackie soup. Mackie soup is just a whole bunch I mean, it's some Velveeta with a whole bunch of milk and water in it, and and the noodlers. The noodler you burn the noodlers in your cheese water. Yeah, them people. I listen. Man, I know you're gonna be busy this week because you got to catch all the possums and raccoons' asses that you can catch. Because y'all got to put all the raccoons' ass and nuts all up in them greens and everything else around there. They're gonna be busy this week. Child, and I will be over there looking at Wanda's Instagram page because you come over there, you come messing with me, I'm gonna clown your Thanksgiving food. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. So anyway, yeah. So I'm wishing you all a great rest of your Friday. Listen, have a great day on purpose, and don't you go messing up nobody else's because you can't have a great day. That's what Auntie Tab will let you guys know. Again, make sure you check out Hotline Bling chat room tonight. Make sure you hit that like button on your way out. And also, please, if you would like to show some love to the channel, you can Cash App $ Chef Don Don 2 or via Venmo at Chef Don Don 2 as well. It's Friday. It's Friday, and I know you just got paid. It's Friday, and you just got paid. Hey, it's Friday and you just got paid. Y'all know I'm gonna come up with a song for, and if I don't come up with a song for something, y'all better check my temperature and everything else along with it, because something wrong with me. All right. Listen, y'all, I'm about to go. I'll see y'all tonight after Bell Collective round here on the channel at Hotline Bling Chat Room episode 2. All right. Y'all have a great day. Bye. Tracy, you say you need a good 7-Up cake recipe. Um, let me see if I can grab my grannies. I might can get that from my auntie. What I mean, tell. I might can get that for you. I might can get that for you. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great Friday, and I will see you guys later on tonight.